Turn your great idea into a great reality with Squarespace. It's easier than ever to present your passion project to the world with Squarespace, whether it's showing off something you've created or selling products. They have beautiful and customizable templates that you can easily make yourself. And if you get stuck, Squarespace's 24/7 award-winning customer support is there to help. Head to squarespace.com/hi for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code HIGH to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
4, 3, 2.
Hey everybody, welcome to Growing Dingoes Wild Hummingbirds. That was suggested by Captain Smackfresh. Next show, we're going to be back to picking a winner for our giveaway. You and 3 guests can come to a show. This last weekend, I had shows in Orlando and Tampa, Florida, and winners from those shows in those areas. I want to get their names right. Amber Simpson and something Klugh, K-L-U-G-H. I apologize for not remembering your first name. But that's what's going to happen. We're going to meet, we're going to get high, and then I'm going to forget about it. But you can also maybe come to the studio here and watch us do a show live in the basement. Travel and lodging's not provided for that, of course. But make sure you sign up at patreon.com/gettingdoug to become a member of the 420 Club and possibly win that experience with me. We had a lot of fun in Florida. Doug plugs. I'm doing Doug Loves Movies podcast tapings all over the place, including New York City on November 25 and 26. Those are my big East Coast 12 guests of Christmas shows. So go to douglovesmovies.com right now to get tickets for that and to look at all my dates and deets and links. And now I'd like to ask you to enjoy the show. He's got the best sweet name. Blast off! Here we are in the basement with an old guest and a new guest. And the new guest is directly to my left. It's Meredith Salenger, everybody.
Yay!
Acting phenom and wife of Patton Oswalt, who pushed her to do this show. He pushed you into it.
He's like, go smoke with Doug.
He's like, yeah, my wife wants to smoke with you. And I was like, my wife.
My wife.
And Geoff Tate is here, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Hot crowd.
Patton doesn't care what I do.
What?
Patton doesn't care who I smoke weed with.
Oh, I bet she'd be happy to know that you're here, that Meredith is in good hands. How did you... Now, I should mention that I forgot to set an alarm, so it's probably already 20 minutes after the hour, which means it's 4:20 somewhere. Oh, it's only 18 after. All right, so it's 18 minutes after, so we got 2 minutes to get it together and make this happen.
Decorated little trinkets.
We have a lot of fun little
trinkets.
pipes. I wish we had one that we could name after like one of your movies or something. I wish we had like a alligator we could smoke out of and call it the Lake Placid.
Or like
I can't believe there isn't a
or like a
weed
little
strain.
wolf one and call it the Natty Gann. Or
Oh, I like that. Yeah, Natty Gann had a wolf.
Yeah, so did the Phantom. I'm big into who has wolves as pets. That's my thing.
Really?
Which movie characters have wolves as pets?
That girl in Twilight, I think she almost fucked a wolf.
That was like a half wolf, half man.
Yeah, which is which? Well, so I should tell you what we're smoking today. We have 2 different things on the table. We have a Blue Huey is the sativa, and the indica is called Kimbo Kush.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, where do you stand on that sativas and indicas thing, Meredith? Do you have any preferences?
One for different modes.
Right? Indica for sleepy time and sativa for every other time?
Yeah. I mean, I really either.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what All right, so let's I'll take a hit of something. Let's get that started, and then we'll
Look at
we'll
this.
go from
Sorry,
there.
there's so many fun things in front of me. I just want to look at everything.
Yeah, there's a card game we have here called Suddenly Stone that we never play, but
Oh.
if somebody, a guest was excited about it, I would certainly play.
Oh.
And then we've got, I don't know why so many Q-tips, but I guess they're good for cleaning pipes. But yeah, we got some Sharpies if you just want to start drawing on stuff.
Oh no.
Have you
What?
seen
Look
this?
at
This is
that.
called Pokeball. Oh, this is, if you knock it over, it's 2.5 weeks bad luck, so oops. But this is,
Such
This
an
is-
arbitrary amount of time.
I know. I don't know why, but that's what they said. But this is a Pokeball where, like, if you have, I shouldn't use a bowl that's already packed. Where's an empty one?
Pokeball.
I'll
Yeah,
finish this one
you
real
put a
quick.
Oh,
Pokeball.
like
Empty.
you turn it upside down
You turn
and
it
then
upside
clean
down.
it?
Oh, this is perfect. And yeah, and it cleans it out into there, and the ashes go in there, and it's rubber, so you can just then dump the ashes right out. It comes in all sorts of decorative and fun colors, and I push them strong all the time because they will reach out to you on Twitter, and they will say, Meredith Salenger, do you want us to send you a Pokeball? And then I'm just saying, I wouldn't give
useful.
them my home address if I were you, but they will happily send you one.
That's
and
exciting.
yeah, it's a nice item. I think you'd enjoy it around the house.
I mean, you could send me one too.
Oh, Jeff has been
Oh my
on.
gosh, he's just going crazy.
You've been on 1,000,000 times and you've never gotten a Pokeball? What's going on? Oh, it's because your Twitter handle's hard to find.
What's your
They're
Twitter
probably
handle?
sending a shit ton of Pokeballs to the guy from Queensrÿche.
Oh man, the guy from Queensrÿche is loaded up with
He's
fucking
got so many
weed swag.
Pokeballs.
I just keep getting these
Oh
rubber
my
bombs.
God, he's just sitting there going, silent lucidity. That's all I want is some silent lucidity.
Is this R2D2?
That is R2D2. There's a gentleman in New York, comes to my shows there, always thrusts one of these my way. This is the guy from
I know that
the movie
guy,
Scream, the Munch, Edward Munch painting. And this one's fun if you want to smoke out of a pipe that was given to me by Mr. Thomas Chong.
Oh.
You may have heard of him. He wrote the I Chong.
Wait, why? Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, give that a try. See what you think
What's
of that.
what'd you put in this one?
I don't know. Dealer's choice.
This is from the movie Scream.
That doesn't make sense.
Is that the same face
Isn't
as
that
the,
what
the
I just
paint-
said?
The painting?
Yeah, the painting was, the Scream masks were based on the painting because that guy's been long dead, so they didn't have to pay him shit.
Yeah.
And they made 5 Scream movies and made $1
You know
billion.
what's not fun?
$1 million.
When all the stuff comes.
There's ash in there.
Yeah.
Comes through.
That's gross.
Yeah, no, it's disgusting. But
No
you
one
know
likes
what?
that.
You know what? You power through it.
You do.
Because you're still getting high.
And then you
That's the important thing.
cleanse your mouth.
Yes, please enjoy a mug of.
This has a real this has a numbing effect to your mouth.
Did
that's
you ever
probably
tell
not.
anyone that we met before?
What do you mean by tell anyone? Like it makes it sound like it's some sort of secret.
No, I mean like we didn't just meet for the first time right this second.
Right. The second isn't the first time we've met. No, we've met
We
in
had
the past.
sushi together.
We did?
You don't remember?
Well, where? To fill in the details.
At Comic-Con like 3 years ago or
Okay.
4 years ago. You had a show somewhere
Yeah.
at Comic-Con
Yeah.
and we were somehow were in contact with each other and we were like, let's have sushi before. And we did.
Yeah. Okay.
You didn't like me.
What?
You
What?
You didn't like me.
I don't know how that's possible.
I don't know.
Because you thought that I didn't like you because you didn't hear from me again. Like I don't even remember
No,
having
I think
sushi
you were
with
sort
you.
of like, and you just kind of just walked off.
Oh,
I don't
that's
remember.
that's.
I
rude.
thought it was-
That's rude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it a
well,
date? I mean, clearly not.
I don't
for
know. I don't know if it was. I mean, you know,
It wasn't.
I might have been thinking.
It obviously wasn't.
My good friend a few years from now is going to go out with this woman, so I should be cool.
We never really went out, Patton and I. We just got
you
married.
just got married.
We just
Love
got married.
that. You get along great with his daughter.
She's she's the miniature version of me from when I was little.
Oh,
She's
wow.
like just as mischievous.
Are we talking Natty Gann reboot?
I swear.
You guys should do that.
She's so cute.
Oh
She's
my
got like
God.
the little freckle nose and her little face.
That'd be amazing. Put that hat on
With
her
her
and
little-
send her off on the railway
I
trains.
know. Well, we've dressed her
Did
up
you
like that a
almost
few
die
times.
making that movie? Were you ever in danger?
There was one time I was.
bet you there was.
I was on
because
a-
she's jumping on and off trains the whole movie.
I was on the side of a boxcar.
Why do you think I like it so much?
What? What?
Jeff loves anything
Why?
with
I
trains
love
in it.
anything with trains in
Oh
it.
my
And
God.
wolves.
Wolves and trains. I love the Han Solo movie, the Lone Ranger movie.
Did Han
Butch
Solo have
Cassidy.
a wolf
No, he
On
had
a
a
train?
train. He ran on a train.
Han Solo?
And the
People
Han-
run
newest
on the
Han
top
Solo
I didn't
movie.
see it. I didn't see it.
You haven't seen the
Not
newest
yet.
Han Solo movie?
Not yet. Not yet.
All right.
Oh, cut this part out.
I don't
Cut
believe
this
that you're
part out.
married to Patton Oswalt. You haven't seen the latest Star Wars.
Let me
movie.
explain. He does a whole talk about this. The Millennium Falcon was parked on Hollywood Boulevard. We were invited to the premiere. And
You can't
Alice
get to the premiere.
Alice had a art show that day. And so we couldn't go to the premiere, and he was like looking at the robot she built, knowing that the Millennium Falcon was on Hollywood Boulevard. He wasn't seeing it, and he was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this moment." Like,
Right. That's being a parent is the ultimate sacrifice.
It is.
I think it's
That's
bullshit.
when he realized
it is so
it was
hard.
the ultimate sacrifice.
It is so hard to park on Hollywood Boulevard, and the Millennium Falcon gets to.
Right. Plus, here's something. This is gonna blow you guys' mind. It's not the real Millennium Falcon.
It was though.
I know.
But you do know that
just
that's
remind-
a work of fiction, right?
No, it's real.
You should remind them that some of us would trade seeing the Millennium Falcon to have a family.
Oh, Jeff, that got
I used
so
to have
sad. Oh no!
Oh, Jeff.
Oh my God!
I just got my
fills
family
the
like
hole that
a year
call
ago.
I know. I like the
lonely.
way you did it, where you
I
did
went-
all your work
I
and
did
then boom,
everything I
family.
had to do up to 47, and then family.
Right.
I got to have lots and lots of fun, and then.
Yes. Well, clearly, sushi
All
with
right.
Doug Benson was right up there on the list.
Yep.
Fun things to do
it
before
was the
getting married.
last- It was like the last thing on our list.
No, that was like 4 years ago. That was clearly not the last thing.
Smoked out of Tommy Chong's
Oh, that's a good
wooden
thing. That's
necklace
exciting.
pipe. Cross off.
You'll notice that it's a little bit like gross. Yep.
Right?
Yep, I got a mouthful of that
You know what I
ash.
mean?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I like it when it's like that because I like to remember that I'm doing drugs.
It's not drugs.
I mean, I like to. It's illicit.
Medicine.
It's not.
Medicine.
I'm not wearing shoes. That makes it illicit.
Well, that's a. Is there a cleaner one?
Oh, yeah, there's lots of cleaner ones.
Like, let's pick one that's not
Yeah,
so
yeah,
ashy.
yeah.
Do you
Sorry
think?
about that.
That's okay.
Oh, here's a bunch. Are you just looking for a new pipe? 'Cause these are all loaded
Well,
up.
I just don't want to do that one.
No. We'll be done with that one.
Yeah,
We'll get that out of here.
done with that one.
Tommy.
Well, you bring some ashy pipe to us, Tommy, but it does have a rope you can wear it around your neck. That's fun.
That one's better.
It's fun when you go to a
Are they all with the
Fish
same
concert.
thing? Are they all the
They
same?
all have the sativa,
Oh, okay.
Nice.
sometimes with just a touch, a soup con of indica.
Soup.
Yeah.
Do you love this show? Are you the happiest guy in the world? Like, what?
Yeah.
It's so stupid. Like,
Are you
if there
talking
were,
to me?
the only thing missing from this show for me to be completely happy is its lack of popularity. But
It's missing a lack
we've
of
got,
popularity?
Yeah, I mean, it could be more popular.
It's missing popularity.
There's room to grow. There's room to grow. But the people that watch it love it, I think. And
Well, I think now
I'm happy
that
to do
we're
it for
on,
them.
it's going to be a huge boom.
Oh my God, the numbers.
I mean,
The numbers
I've been
are
on a
gonna
bunch of
be
times. If there's
crazy.
a boom, it's because of you.
Oh.
Let's not take it away.
Oh yeah. No, Jeff. I think statistically, Jeff has the most hours of people napping while watching the show.
Yeah.
When
I'm
he's
second
when he's
only
on,
to
he's very.
baseball.
You're very relaxing. Your voice, your demeanor. You're sitting in that chair like the movie's about to start.
I have
like
a
you're
white
not-
noise aspect to the way I talk.
Yeah, some of us understand you. Other people just hear.
Yeah, it was like when I saw Stephen Wright at Bonnaroo. His voice just like blended in with the hum of the lights and the air conditioning.
So you couldn't hear anything?
Nah, nobody could. He did 45 minutes exactly
Nobody could
as if everything was going great, and then he left, and he's a legend.
Because nobody heard anything.
Nobody heard anything, but he didn't give a fuck. He was doing that act.
He said, "I'll have pancakes in the Renaissance." That was one of his punchlines. The sign said breakfast anytime.
Oh my God, he's so good. This is nice.
I'll have pancakes in the Renaissance.
I can't believe you missed 45 minutes of gems like that.
It is a crime against that day, that afternoon. I mean, it was nice in that tent.
Oh my God. Right. Well, that's the problem with the comedy tent at Bonnaroo. I mean, I had a great time the couple of times I went, but that comedy tent is just a place people go to get out of the heat.
Yeah.
You know, they're not there for comedy. I mean, they are, but you know what I'm saying. But it was super fun because if I had a show in the tent and there was a line of people waiting to get in, I'd just walk down the line and smoke with like every person. Every person would hand me something, and I just moved down the line. Once I met everybody, it's showtime.
That's a fun.
Yeah, if I don't meet every single person, you know what that is? That's Bonnaroo.
Did you just make that one up, or is that?
I just made it up.
That's really good.
I just do make 'em ups.
You're so clever.
Thank you.
You guys are so clever.
You know, I wrote many of Patton's best roast jokes.
I'm the one that thought
you wanna
up
get
that,
into it.
that all
Roast
hell
jokes, like when
Chewbacca
he
bit.
roasts someone, or
When he roasted William Shatner, I was the one that said you should take out a small paper bag and say, settle a bet, act your way out of this. That was his closer. All right, we got to go.
Oh,
It's been a great show.
that was fun.
But we still have 2 more segments. We got pot topics coming up, and we got. Do you do dabs?
I mean, I'm too afraid of if someone else did it, I could do it, but
Okay,
I don't
yeah,
want to
yeah.
do it myself.
All right. Well, what if I say Jumbo? Will then it say pot topics?
Hot topic.
We also have to find out how she almost died during the filming
Oh,
of
I
the journey of
mean-
Natty Game.
Oh yeah, we never got that story, which is
So,
typical in a
are we
smoking
gonna wait
circle.
for that story, or
That's
would you
all
like
the
me?
tease.
It's
We'll
like
get- we'll
It's
get
a
to
tease.
it, yes.
As soon as we come back at
After
the
the
end of
break.
this break, at the end of this break, I'm going to totally forget to ask you about it.
I can't think of anything else.
We'll be right back with Train Talk. Guys, I know it's not easy to talk about, but sexual performance issues are more common than you think. You can try to cover it up or try to fake it, but that doesn't do anybody any good. Luckily, there's 4hims.com, a one-stop shop for hair loss, skin care, sexual wellness for men. As some of my friends have gotten older, they've had to look for new solutions for getting that pep back in their step. They say that they were a bit too embarrassed to talk to their doctor about the problem, but with Hims, they did it all online, which made it so much easier. Because Hims connects you with real doctors who prescribe medical-grade solutions to treat ED. No snake oil pills or gas station counter supplements. All you have to do is answer a few quick questions, and then products are shipped directly to your door. Try Hims for a month today for just $5. We'll get you started for just $5 while supplies last. See website for full details. This would cost hundreds if you went to the doctor or a pharmacy, so go to 4hims.com/Doug. That's 4hims.com, FORHIMS.com/Doug. 4hims.com/Doug. The time is now to introduce your passion project or new businesses to the world. And the best way to do that is with a beautiful website, and Squarespace makes it easier than ever. With Squarespace, you can make a beautiful and unique website yourself. They have lots of stunning templates to choose from, created by world-class designers, all customizable with just a few clicks. And if you're starting a business or looking to sell stuff, Squarespace's powerful e-commerce functionality lets you sell anything online, and analytics help you grow your site in real time. Everything is optimized for mobile right out of the box, and there's nothing to patch or upgrade ever. Buying domains is simple, and you'll get the help you need with Squarespace's 24/7 award-winning customer support. Maybe you have a great idea for a bed and breakfast for dogs, or a disco dance gym. Let Squarespace empower you to turn your great ideas into something real. Head to squarespace.com/hi for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use the offer code HIGH, that's HI, to save 10% off your first purchase of your website or domain. That's squarespace.com/hi, offer code HI. Oh boy, we're back. We've got Alicia's joined us for
Hi.
Pot Topics, but the hottest topic on the table today here on The View is Geoff Tate loves trains.
Yeah, I'm way more interested in this story.
Meredith Salenger is the star of a movie about trains.
Well,
She played the
a
title
lot of trains in the
character
movie.
It's The Journey.
The journey
Yeah.
of
Natty
Natty
Gann.
Gann.
Natty Gann.
Natty G.
That's right.
And
And there's a
terrific
rapper
movie.
named Natty Gann. Did you know that?
Oh,
that's a great
dope.
name for a nap.
There's
A female
That's
rapper?
cool.
no, a male rapper.
Male rapper. That's cool.
He only
Yeah,
raps
men
about
can
John
be rappers
Cusack.
too.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
And
I don't
wolves.
know.
Wolves and John Cusack are the only
typed in
subjects
Natty
he
Gann
raps about.
once, and I saw a rapper came up. I was like, what?
How cocky was John Cusack on that movie? Like, he must have been like your mentor or whatever.
He was 18. I was 14.
But he had been in
Oh,
stuff.
that's enough. I don't want to. I still like John Cusack, so don't say anything else, please. No, it's fine. I don't have to.
They don't
like
have a
him.
romance in it or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, this
You
sounds
do?
better than
I mean,
the animal story she was
child
gonna tell.
romance.
Sure.
One kiss, like my first kiss ever on camera, and I just
Oh, he's what a
barfed
what a
that
gentleman.
morning because I was so nervous.
Oh my God, really?
It's true.
So tell us about your near-death experience on the set of Natty Gann, made by the Disney Corporation.
Well, I was on a train and it was a boxcar, and I'm supposed to be like hanging off of it, and my feet are supposed to be dangling like near the wheels, and
Yeah.
the train was going forward, and then somebody switched the track thing midway through. Like, you're supposed to switch it before the train gets there. Midway through.
This sounds
So-
like what happened in Unstoppable.
so
Yeah,
the
who was
first
working
part-
on that set?
the
Ethan
first-
Suplee.
The first part of the train went that way, and then they switched the track, and then it started to go the other way, and then the one I was on was like tipping over, and then I jumped off and ran, but the crew was inside the boxcar filming me from the outside. Like, they were in filming me holding on, and then it started to tip over. Everybody was fine. It stopped. They stopped the train, and it stopped midway, but it tipped over, and it was pretty scary because I could have been
I
crushed.
love that you jumped out, though.
But
Is there footage of that?
I'm sure there
Yeah,
must
why
be.
wouldn't they? They
Like the
must have been
greatest-
filming. Oh no, it was a rehearsal.
No, it was in the. No, I mean like
Maybe
on
it
the
was,
like.
who
Is it on the Blu-ray? Do they have?
They
like,
just released the
a
Blu-ray. It's
blooper
very
reel
exciting.
Of you not getting killed by that train.
I wish I had footage of that. That's crazy.
I mean, that's so dangerous. That isn't even what I thought was going to happen.
It wasn't going that fast. It just
I know,
started to
that-
go. "Arr."
But you always think you're going to get caught under the wheels.
Yeah.
Like, that's the danger of trains. You don't even think about the fact that it would tip over on you.
Right.
Oh, I don't want to get hit by that that rake in the front.
No, definitely not
You
that.
wouldn't. You wouldn't even get to the wheels if you hit that thing.
I think.
Cow pusher.
Cow pusher.
I don't think that's the formal title.
Right?
Something
no, that's
like
also
that.
I mean, that's
that's also
understating
what I call
what it's about
a
to do
good
to it.
steak restaurant. So, hey, Alicia, can we do one marijuana know something before we? And you can help
Can
us
I
try
join
and figure
in?
it out.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. No, please leave.
Wheel this way.
All right, marijuana.
I don't want to sit by Jeff anyway anymore.
Jeff's going to sit next to you if laughter makes you calm. What percentage? Oh, marijuana know something?
Different on this one.
Probably not.
Maybe some's an indica.
Are they
Want something
different?
different? I think it's
That one's
mostly
usually an
sativa.
indica.
So everything's in the same pipe.
The bowling
every
pin's
pipe
always
has the same
indica for
thing.
some reason.
Because I.
I'm going to ask you a question, Meredith, and Alicia and
This is
Jeff are going to try to help you. Mm-hmm. I'll help too. I don't know. I don't know the answer. What percentage of your DNA do you share with every other human?
Gross.
How much of your DNA do you share with the
With every other
walls of a
human?
typical hotel room?
How much
I
DNA do you
don't
share with every
know.
other human?
Yeah, I don't know what
Wow.
that
Like
is.
Every
100%,
other
like as
human.
much as I can.
We're all just clones.
Sharing is caring, but
Is
That's such a good question.
Is it
I don't know.
3%?
Is it 90%?
might be
98.9%?
Oh, that's so much.
That's your body
I mean, we have to.
temperature.
Everybody has eyes and a
98.6
nose and
degree.
like that
there
part
has
of the
to be
DNA.
an
Right.
amount
But
of
then-
your DNA that's different so
Right.
that they can
So you
catch
look
you in
different.
DNA crimes or whatever.
Right. Because none of us
So you can
look
prove
the
you're the
same.
father.
Oh gosh, I have no idea. Could be like 98%, could be 2%. I have no clue. What
I
is
think it's most. I feel like there's just a little window for them to figure stuff out. Like how fingerprints.
Right.
Most of your skin isn't different from everybody else's, but the fingerprint is.
And
That's
the
just a
DNA
small
makes up
percentage in the eyeball.
and all the things everyone has it, just then it's just
And
a
your
little
teeth.
different.
Right.
So
fucking
maybe the
teeth.
most.
Your teeth are
Yeah,
different.
when
Your
you burn
shoes,
to
we
death.
got different
Everything.
shoes on.
You burn to death in a basement. That's what
everybody
they
has.
have to look at is your teeth.
So then it's just
Access to
okay,
the
what's,
same
I need to know
shoes,
the
yes.
answer.
I'm saying 95%. What are you saying?
I say like 98%.
Okay, Jeff.
3%. I'm going the other way. I
But
understand
I think it
everything
could
you
also no, it's definitely I don't know.
What do you think, Alicia?
Do you know the answer, Alicia?
No.
said. I heard cards have other
36.
stuff in
Oh,
there.
that's a good guess.
That's a weird guess.
That is weird.
There's no logic behind that
Yeah,
guess.
explain yourself.
What is it? I'm
Well,
dying to
also,
know. Now
it's-
I'm gonna look like
she's
an
just
idiot.
playing the numbers.
What if it's 36?
Yeah, I'm just kind of,
What if it's
it's without
36?
trying to
going
get
over.
closest.
Without
Yeah.
going over.
Yeah, like-
this isn't the
Those are-
prices,
Like,
right?
it is
It
kind of.
basically
No.
is.
No,
Brad,
you
I'm
can
gonna
go.
win.
We're gonna play Plinko in a minute.
I need to know, please.
Here we go.
Hurry.
99%.
Oh,
You did it.
very good. That's interesting.
Oh my God, I'm so naturally smart.
Yeah,
That's what I
really?
meant. Like
you didn't even have
3%
to
is
try.
different. Like
I
only
mean, that my
3%
natural
different.
instinct is brilliant.
Just happened.
So I said like 97. Like I'm right too.
And I would say that even if I weren't stoned.
I
Okay.
would say it even if I was.
Well, clearly.
I was just trying to counter you guys, but I had no idea.
There's always
Yeah,
a
you
lot
really
going
didn't put a
on.
whole lot of thought into your
Okay.
answer.
There's always a lot
You were
going
just trying
on
to be
in the world of pot, Meredith.
That's why this
There's-
isn't usually my segment.
Oh, okay. Let's hear what you got.
There's a lot going on. Oh, thanks.
Did I throw it for you?
No, I mean, as long as somebody wants to hear the pot topics.
I
Hot
do.
topics.
Ooh. What are they?
I know the song.
She's not ready yet.
No, I just had to swallow.
Oh, don't forget to put Alicia's email up on the screen. So
Well,
that
maybe
she
not my
can-
email. You guys don't need to
Yeah,
email
put her-
me. But if you would like to tweet me,
Put her social. Put up her
her
social
address.
and her address. No, yeah, her Twitter handle,
She's so
please.
cute.
you can tweet
Put
me
her phone
at
number.
Alicia L. Glass.
Okay.
Blood type O positive. So Constellation Brands has been around for 70 years, and you might not think you know them, but you definitely do because they own Corona, they own Ballast Point, and so they are now.
What's that second thing?
Ballast Point? You're from California.
that's a place?
They're a San Diego
is
beer
it?
company.
Oh, okay.
Super good. They have a grapefruit beer that made me like grapefruit.
So they own mostly beers,
Yeah.
or they have money and other things?
They also do wine. They also do whiskey,
Okay. You-
but
what
they're all
else?
within alcohol. No, they're just all within those three.
Oh, do they do pot
What
too?
does-
I'm in suspense
So, yeah,
about
they're-
what else
they are-
what's
they are-
happening with them.
What does ballast mean?
They're now looking toward a future in marijuana. Yes.
Yay! Get in there, alcohol companies.
So in the-
You're already rich. You know what I mean? Get on the weed game and stop trying to fight it.
Recognize that people love both those things.
They do, and
Yeah.
they often love them at the
But if
same
they-
time.
Exactly.
But you don't
end up-
necessarily love both.
No,
Right?
you don't have to like either.
Right.
All options.
That's
You know,
true. The same
everybody should
company
make some
makes
money
weed
and
thins
everybody should get
and
what they want.
Triscuits.
Exactly.
And nobody
Supply
likes
and
both
demand.
of those.
Triscuits.
Wait, nobody likes both of what?
Weed thins or Triscuits. Those are the opposite
I'll eat
crackers.
both. I'll fucking eat both of those.
I like
Thanks
both.
for going along with it.
You're
you guys.
welcome.
I don't have a strong
I mean, it
opinion
was
here.
clear. It was.
How
what
about
we
this?
were-
But
How
you
about
like
this?
Wheatons, right?
Yes.
Not
Not
Triscuits.
Triscuits.
How about nobody knows the difference between Dermot Mulroney and Dylan McDermott?
just did a movie with
Which one?
Dermot Mulroney.
shit,
And
it
he's
was-
the loveliest person. He's so kind and awesome and nice.
He seems awesome. I never mistake him for anyone else. He's the
No.
one in my girlfriend's wedding, and the one from he was on Shameless for a while, and
Anyway, he's
great.
fantastic.
He's
Who's
great.
that one that's name is Rupert? That's kind of like those dudes.
What?
There's one named Rupert.
Rupert
that's in one of
Everett?
them. Yeah, Rupert Everett.
You mix him up with
No,
those.
He's not kind of like them.
He's English.
and gay, right?
All three of them are English.
No.
No, only Rupert.
Peter Gallagher. We're talking about Peter Gallagher, right?
No, and he's not English either. What's happening?
Anyway, hot topics.
Oh yeah.
So in the biggest legal cannabis deal yet, this company, Constellation Brands, will spend about $3.8 billion to boost its stake in the Canadian grower Canopy Growth Corp, hoping legalization will gain traction around the world and the U.S. So yeah, this is a record
Of course,
investment,
it's going to gain traction.
upping their
right?
stake from 10% to 38%, which is reflective of a world which, shows that maybe some marijuana stigma is fading.
And it's Canadian. They're Canadian based, which is interesting. I never knew that about Corona, but they clearly know that it's just fully legal there starting October, I think, 17th. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good on you, Canada, and then good on them for investing in United States.
You have such a good educational job.
Right?
Thank you.
I like it.
That's the only thing that keeps us on the internet is how educational
Keeping it
this show
educational.
is.
This show is educational.
Listen up, everyone.
I never ever smoked pot before. Today's my first time.
Oh, and you're learning how to do it.
I've never.
You picked it up nicely.
Yeah, I just
I don't
watched
believe
it.
you because
pro.
you didn't
I watched the show.
fumble around trying to figure out what the word carb was enough. Everybody that doesn't
Nobody
smoke
said the
weed-
word
She knows how to
carb.
find the
I
card.
know.
Put your finger on the carb. You're like, all right, I'll be out in the parking lot.
No, I saw the show.
There are people
it
I
was
smoke weed with
educational.
every day who
And then
don't
I
know.
came on and I was like, it's legal now. I should probably try it.
Okay, well, I'm glad we hooked you up. And
Because I watched your segments. I'm like, oh, it's good for the world.
wait, so you and your husband are fine with
Oh, I see what- I didn't go along.
his daughter, your new daughter, seeing this, you doing this, or you're just gonna hope she doesn't find out about it?
Well, it's a legal substance. Like if you were going to have a glass of wine,
Absolutely.
maybe I would try
Yeah.
this. So I don't really drink. So I think if you go to school and you do your job and you do all the work you need to do and you relax the way you want to relax and it's all fine, then it's all fine.
Yeah,
Wow.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's exactly the answer I was looking for.
Well, I feel bad about my language. I didn't know that you were going to let that little kid watch the show. I've been cursing.
I mean, I don't think she's going to watch the show.
Fucking turn it off, Alice.
I apologize. Don't curse.
You're 9 years old.
Alice.
You have 15 minutes on the iPad twice a week. That's it. Don't waste it.
Right.
You can't even get through a whole one
You're
of these
definitely
in
a
a
mom.
week.
I felt that.
Take her a week
It
and a
takes
half
you
to
a week
watch
and
an
a half.
entire episode.
Right? And if you broke one of those things, that's 2.5 weeks. That's a whole month.
I don't know if I could. When I was a kid, like I know iPads weren't a thing, but like 15 minutes, that seems like it would go by so
It
fast.
does, and that's
Now,
all
when
she
you're a
gets.
kid, 15 minutes
This is
takes
what,
forever.
No, this is what it is.
That's like giving somebody just a little
No,
crack.
listen. The rule is she gets
I smoked a little crack
15
once.
minutes twice a week and an hour on the weekends, but this is what I do to be the cool mom. I say, hey, you've been on it for 15 minutes. I'll let you do it a little bit longer. But come on, wrap it up.
Okay.
And then she does. And then I'm like, you can have an extra hour. But then if I'm like, need to get her off, I'm like, hey, it's been 15 minutes. Come on.
All right.
You've,
Yeah,
I
or
know
could
what
be
you
like,
mean. I
I'm
set
gonna smoke
myself-
some pot. Have 3 hours.
I set myself a bedtime for the same reason. I skip it every day, but I at least know about it.
right.
I start, like, there's the idea of being up too late once you have a bedtime.
When is your bedtime?
It's 11:15.
Oh, okay. That's reasonable.
I mean, 9:30. It's 9:30.
Alicia with the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah.
What's
Being
next?
a journalist.
What is it called again?
Pot
topics.
Pot
Hot
topics.
Yeah, it doesn't
You
happen
really got my
unless
head
I,
Yeah,
quit
he has
with
to
pot
say
talk.
it.
I have to say hot topics.
Hot topic. Oh,
So,
you need one of those little.
A button for me to do it?
A hand?
Oh my God, I don't know if I
You
have
need one of
one
really
those
like that.
hands.
I just say it and hope somebody else does it.
Right.
What's the next one?
so we were just talking about how October 17th, recreational marijuana will be fully legalized in Canada. And yeah. With that happening, it's looking like you might be able to purchase legal weed at major grocery stores in Calgary.
Oh.
Stores and retailers are starting to get approved to sell, and 7 of the addresses who have been approved already are real Canadian superstores, and there's 11 Calgary co-op locations, including a gas station.
Wow.
Super convenient.
Everyone's going to move to Canada.
Fill her up with weed,
Trump wins,
man.
It's not the worst
About
idea.
it.
I love that. I mean, it's it's super cool that it's flipping there in Canada and that they're going to sell it in interesting places immediately, or convenient places, I should say.
Convenient.
Yeah, and that people aren't worried about, oh, the weed's going to smell like weed, and that's going to upset people, because that's silly to me.
I smoke weed everywhere. Nobody ever says anything.
Yeah, because look at you.
Right? It's just.
Why are they going to start shit with you?
I mean, I'm pretty high usually.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I mean, you look like you're on vacation.
Yeah.
And
You-
that,
That's what I do.
You
and
are
that-
on vacation.
and
I
that
mean,
you
you're
won't-
away from home.
yeah, that they won't have to see you again. Like, ugh, This guy's just here enjoying our beautiful town.
That's what people think when they see me. They go, oh, I thought it was the other one.
Or he might be in town to help us with our shark problem.
Hey, I got to
If you had a hook for a hand, you'd really be that guy. All right, so I'm sorry, Alicia, that we ran out of time. There's a lot of stoned rambling going on
I
there.
understand.
But we'll put her Twitter name on the screen and find her on Twitter.
I'll post the rest there.
Hot topics. We want to hear and read.
Everyone loves the pot topics, but we also love getting dabbed out. So we're going to make room for the Dab King. Thank you, Alicia.
Bye.
We'll be right back. Guys, let's talk about sex. Good sex. Has it been a while since you were, always ready to go? Get that feeling back with Blue Chew. With Blue Chew, you can increase your performance and get the extra confidence in bed that you need and want. BlueChew.com brings you the first chewable with the same FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, so you know they work. Since they're chewable, they work up to twice as fast as a pill, so you can be ready anytime, day or night. Blue Chew is prescribed online and shipped straight to your door in a discreet package. No more in-person doctor visits, no more waiting in the pharmacy, best of all, no more awkwardness. Blue Chew is made in the USA and shipped direct, so they're cheaper than a pharmacy. Right now, we've got a special deal for our listeners. Visit BlueChew.com and get your first shipment free when you use the promo code DOUG. That's just $5 shipping. Again, that's BLUEChew.com, promo code Doug to try it free. Blue Chew, the better, cheaper, faster choice. Everyone knows about the risks of driving drunk. You could get in a crash, people could get hurt or killed. But let's take a moment to look at some surprising statistics. Almost 29 people in the United States die every day in alcohol-impaired vehicle crashes. That's one person every 50 minutes. Even though drunk driving fatalities have fallen by a third in the last 3 decades, drunk driving crashes still claim more than 10,000 lives each year. Drunk driving can have a big impact on your wallet, too. You could get arrested and incur huge legal expenses. You could even lose your job. So what can you do to prevent drunk driving? Plan a safe ride home before you start drinking. Designate a sober driver. Call a taxi. If someone you know has been drinking, take their keys and arrange for them to get a sober ride home. We all know the consequences of driving drunk, but one thing's for sure, you're wrong if you think it's no big deal. Drive sober or get pulled over. We figured it out. We're back with Meredith Salenger. She and I had sushi together one time, and she just said, I talk a lot and I interrupt a lot. And I was like, oh, okay, now I know why that was that one date and done.
No, I said that.
You said it. Did I say it?
You just said you said it.
I
but
said I talk a lot and interrupt a lot?
I said I said
I think that's
I
all
talk
we
a
do
lot
is
and
miscommunicate.
No, I said I'm very bossy and I interrupt a lot.
Yeah.
Guys,
And then
I know
you
what.
said,
That's what I do too.
I heard it. I heard what
and then
happened.
I said,
could
oh,
do-
maybe that. Could you tell? I
Like,
said, oh, maybe that's why.
like, I'm
I mean, how do you interrupt
unbiased.
somebody that's interrupting you? It's just headache inducing.
I can't shut up.
What
Just hear
she's
me.
saying is, Doug. What she's saying is she's now taking responsibility for the sushi dinner not going well by admitting,
I thought it was great.
I think I
Perhaps
talk
I was
a lot.
bossy and
I
interrupted.
She was probably like, "Are you gonna eat it? Don't eat it like that. Eat it like this.
No.
Don't use a fork or whatever."
I'll tell you, it was a dream come true for me. So,
You remember it so well.
I mean, maybe I felt like you didn't like me, but it was a little dream come true. Meredith Salenger can be. I'm gonna do the plugs now because at the end of the show we run out of time, and I really want to get this stuff in. She can be seen on the next season of Daredevil on Netflix.
Ooh, what?
Oh, yeah.
That's exciting.
That might have been NDA until it comes. But,
For real?
No.
Oh, I love when guests
No.
say things they're not supposed to.
It's so minor
I
that.
mean,
no.
well, hang on. Can we talk about My Little Pony, or should I tread lightly? You just did an episode of that with Patton and Alice, all of you.
Yeah, we play a
The
little
whole
family. It's really cute.
Little family of ponies?
And a little family of ponies.
Oh my God. That is
Actually,
cute.
I'm a unicorn. Alice is a Pegasus, and Patton's a land pony. He's an earth pony.
Land pony.
He's an earth
I
pony.
love that expression.
And I'm a unicorn.
Like, so mean to ponies.
But it's very
You're
cute.
just a land pony.
You're just a land
What are you,
pony.
some sort of surface pony? And you're currently in Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
Oh, yes.
You're Supergirl in that.
I'm Supergirl.
That's in theaters now.
Patton plays the Atom.
I saw an Instagram
Jimmy
of you
Kimmel
guys at
plays
the premiere.
Batman.
He does?
Oh,
Nick
Batman's
Cage
in another
plays
thing?
Superman.
Wow.
It's a cast of amazing people.
I hear it's a very fun movie.
It's
I got
very
a
good.
cool voice.
Okay, yeah, if anybody out there needs a cool
I can
voice.
sound like Batman. Hey, stop it. I will fuck you up. Is that how Batman talks?
Yeah.
Kind of.
That's like his signature line.
I will fucking kill you
That's what he says.
From the original script.
because I'm Batman.
I'll do your plug as Christian Bale's Batman. Performing at Club Cafe, August 31st, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's hard to do this without taking a deep breath in between each sentence. And then Altered Tates is your new podcast with your brother. You're recording an episode live at
That's a clever name.
at Bogart's in Cincinnati on August 23rd.
Yeah, and September 28th.
Okay.
Just got the text. September
just
28th.
added?
Just
September
added.
28th.
September
Hot off the
28th. live at Bogart's.
presses.
Altered Tates. We got a good one this Thursday.
I try to
coming
get
up.
people to go to the one this Thursday.
Yeah,
Like,
come
why
to
are you,
this Thursday.
Why are you giving people the out of like, oh, I'll go to the next one?
Yeah, that's exactly
I'm
what
not
they'll do.
giving the
Oh, I
people
wanna
an
see that
out.
guy,
I'm giving
but
the people
I-
that watch it on Friday a chance to see one. Everyone that hears it before the August 23rd, go to that one.
Rizzo the Dab Rat is here, and
me.
he is prepared to hook us up with dabs. I always do one. Jeff, you'll do one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff's in. What's your?
go first,
Where do you stand on dabs, Meredith?
I mean, I don't know what he's gonna do. I've seen it with lots of fire before, and so I'm scared of the fire part. Like
Right,
it's
the
too
torch.
much fire.
You don't like the torch when they whip that out.
It just feels very dangerous.
This is like a
Like you have to-
machine heats it up, so it's not as.
right.
fire.
It just feels very dangerous.
Yes,
But
you
I
gotta
don't
be
really
careful
know
around
what
it.
is like. Why is it? what
Don't
is it?
dab while you're driving a
Is
motor
it just
vehicle.
stronger than other? What is it?
Yeah, it's just a
It's the resin
concentrated-
of the.
No, resin
What
is.
is it?
Resin is like the gunk that stays in your pipe after you smoke
What do you
for a while.
call that
Yeah.
stuff?
You
This
can smoke
is-
that too. We've done it.
You
I've
can.
done it.
Listen, you
It's
guys,
not
can you
good.
just concentrate?
Yeah, it's just a concentrated. They basically pull the THC out of the plant, and so that way when you're smoking it, you're not combusting any plant fibers. You're basically just evaporating oil.
So it's oil, but why is it so hard?
It just solidifies in certain. There's different ways to extract it, and sometimes it stays in like a liquidy oil that they use in vape pens, or this is shatter, where it kind of
Right.
solidifies a little bit more. It's easier to deal with.
Do you want to watch Jeff do one, and then you can try after Jeff?
I mean, if you're forcing me to do it on your show.
We're not forcing you. Absolutely. If you don't want to do it,
No
then
No,
don't
no,
do
I'm
it.
joking. I'm joking.
Plus, we also might run out of time. So, but
Uh-oh.
let's see if Jeff
I'm in.
can take one. Right, the 45 minutes has gone by very quickly. It's been very
Because I'm so chatty.
very fun episode.
Too chatty.
Not too
Got a little
chatty.
one for you.
I wouldn't say too chatty.
Little chatty.
No, we've had
Chattier.
episodes where we don't get to any of the pod topics. There he
Hot
goes.
topic.
There he
There you go.
goes. There he goes. Look at him go. Yeah, you just keep inhaling.
Oh.
There it is.
You know, it's like a big bong rip, but it hits you quicker and,
And then the show
more
ends.
intensely.
Like
yeah,
that. We're going to do that. And then the show's
well,
going to
no,
end.
then we put a blindfold on you and spin you around several times. Yeah, it is a rough way to. I mean, do you have things to do today?
I mean, you know, not really.
Just
Be
a-
a mother.
There's a movie
You're not going to play
theater.
chess with Alice by any chance,
No.
are you? Because she will kick your ass.
There's a movie
Or
theater
it'll
right
take
here. I
forever.
usually like to ride it out there. If
What's
I-
that? Yeah, there's a movie theater right there in Arclight. I recommend that chain of theaters. They're very nice. What do you think? You want to do it? You want me to do one first?
Sure. I'll just, yeah, I'll
Do a
try
little
it.
one. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Give her a
It's pretty
little
easy.
one.
A little one.
Yeah.
Just
love
don't
that.
touch that.
Okay, because it'll burn you. This thing's so dangerous.
Yeah, it's super dangerous.
Okay.
That's part of
See,
the
that's
fun.
what I'm saying.
So
That's
let
the
this
fear.
melt on there. Okay, go ahead and pull it.
We're going to do a show on August 29th. That's a
Pull,
week from
pull, pull,
tomorrow.
pull.
Keep hitting it.
Yeah, go,
Yeah, there you
girl.
go. There it is.
That's a lot.
Right?
That wasn't little.
You like
No,
it
that
though.
was a
Oh
little
no, but I mean,
was a lot.
you should, yeah, well, you should try a lot then.
Good.
No,
It's still
I'm
going,
saying,
right?
Yeah, it's just.
That's okay.
What?
did do a lot. Right, but his idea of a lot is going to be a lot more than your a lot, I think.
Unless you told him to give me a little after he already filled the thing, And he actually
no.
had a
No,
lot,
I
and
would
he didn't
never do that.
undo.
His integrity has never been besmirched.
Yeah, don't confuse his look for.
Yeah, right. He looks
being
like
bad
he's
at this.
gonna.
He's like a scientist. He's just the closest
like a
thing to a
scientist.
scientist.
I don't
know.
look honest and smart.
You do.
Okay, just making sure.
Just one of those others that
You
we're
don't need
scared of.
glasses to look smart, man.
I'm doing Doug.
You don't need to look smart to be smart.
You don't have to have the
Here, I'll
smart
do the
uniform
thing.
on.
Stupid
I'll do all
people
of it.
can be
Yeah,
smart
I'm
too.
Stupid looking
excited.
people can be smart.
Yeah, that's true. Now look at Doug showing off doing it.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
himself.
doing it by himself.
He's a pro now.
See, it's just too much stuff. It's too much
it.
accoutrement.
The women are doing it for themselves. Can I have another one?
Wow, guys.
Yeah, I want to see. You never try to see how high you can get?
This is the first time I've ever done it, so we'll see.
How high can I get? Let's find out.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good though. That was really nice.
Look how much he's got right there.
There's still a little smoke coming off of it, so
I don't know if we're supposed to.
finish it off if it's more
don't
enough.
How long
to-
does that last? Like a week?
Yeah, for me personally,
Yeah?
about a week. I tend to do some small dabs with
You
it.
know what's going to be about a week?
What's that?
The Trailer Park Boys cruise. I'll be on that from March 6th to March 10th, 2019. Go to trailerparkboyscruise.com for more info on that. It'll be super fun time. Doing the 311 cruise the week before, so I'm going to be at sea on the same
Where
ship
is
for
the
like 10
cruise?
days. Goes down to the I want to say Jamaica, maybe Great Stirrup Cay, perhaps. I've done a lot of cruises out of Florida down south, and they just pop around to different spots.
Nice.
I never care where it's going. I always just enjoy the journey. Thank you, Meredith Salenger. Speaking of
This was so lovely.
speaking of journeys,
Thank
Natty
you.
Gann smokes marijuana. You guys,
No,
everyone
just today
can.
for the first time.
She just started, and what a amazing life you've had. And Geoff Tate.
Jeff,
So what's your social media so that people can find you?
Geoff Tate 96.
At 96.
Geoff Tate 96 on Twitter, and I have at Geoff Tate on Instagram. I do. That's the only one where I have my own name, and I have a website, alteredtates.com. This podcasting with my brother, man, it's the next.
It's good stuff?
It's good.
Okay. I can't see your
fun.
signal. We're done? That's it? Okay, bye.
There we go.
Everyone knows about the risks of driving drunk. People could get hurt or killed. You could get arrested, incur huge legal expenses, or even lose your job. If you think drunk driving is no big deal, you couldn't be more wrong. Drive sober or get pulled over. Learn more at nhtsa.gov.